Hey, I'm Patrick with Rowdy Restorations. Today is day 2 of our travels to Oshkosh, Wisconsin. We're going to the air show up there. Really looking forward to it. Hoping to bring you guys some good footage from that. We stayed at our friend's farm last night in Indiana, so it's kind of a halfway point for us, but we're going to get loaded up and head on the rest of the way, and we'll see you at the air show. Well, we made it to the air show. The flyover states were much better to us today. Traffic was non-existent, way better than Tennessee and Kentucky. So we've got set up. My buddy Charlie from South Florida, he's here with us. So we're here for a couple days and then we're gonna be headed to the Boss Farm show. But stay tuned for the rest of the air show. There's Dusty Crawpopper and his other seaplane friends. They call this one the Fire Boss. Check this out. This is really cool. I guess being around firefighting some, I love seeing this stuff. It's got scoops down there on the pontoons, and then the water comes up here and fills the tank underneath, and it's got a little bomb door to drop the water out of. It's super cool. It looks like your crop duster style plane. I don't know nothing about airplanes, so you guys will just have to bear with me. I'm gonna walk around and check this stuff out. I just have a big interest in anything mechanical, so that's what drew me to the show. I really want to go check out the Warbirds, and we'll get over there in a minute. They opened the doors up for us. Check that out. Pretty slick ride. I guess these guys build new production planes to look like old ones. I love the old radial engines. Well, we found the vintage plane section, kind of under the wings of this guy. It's amazing something that big can even fly. There is quite a line to tour that. Pratt & Whitney. It must have an engine display or something inside it. Maybe if the line goes away, we'll go in there and take a look, but oh, there's Fifi. It's on my bucket list of things to see. There it is. B-29, known as Fifi. Pretty darn cool. One of the few flying B-29s left around Fifi. Doc is another one that comes out to a lot of shows. I don't know if it's here. I'm pretty sure I read some stuff and they had the engines out being refurbed, and they just recently got it back going for this air show. So that's pretty cool. Love to see them keeping this old stuff in the air. I was hoping a flying B-17 would be here, but they're getting in pretty darn short supply right now. Oh, we just opened the bomb bay doors. Makes me feel a little bit better about my old stuff I keep around. Awesome equipment. Amazing the innovations they were making back in the day. There's a look down the bomb bay doors. Obviously they store other stuff in here that normally wouldn't have been on there. Where at? Oh. Oh yeah.
Is that a bomb?
Yep, that is a bomb.
Big bomb to be exact.
Yep.
Video earlier so we can see all this stuff in there.
Yeah. You know what that means? It's a good sign. That means there's oil in it. So you just got to make sure to top it off before you leave.
Landing gear. Yes.
All right, come on, bud. We're getting to take a little tour of Fifi. We get to go up inside through the bomb bay and then up through the cockpit and come back out. Pretty cool.
Fifi's best plane ever.
Head on up. Two rails on the inside. Keep your hands on the looks like you're still on the ladder. That's the easiest way to do it.
There's the tunnel to get from the front of the plane to the back of plane in flight. So this is the navigator position here.
Oh, you made it up. So she's still sitting in the shade. So
Pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you were out there? Yeah. Super cool. I guess this feller's in the engineer position from what they were telling us.
Yeah, so this is the flight engineer here. Yep.
The guy down below said he's the one that actually does all the work, is the flight engineer.
That is accurate statement. Don't tell the pilots, they get a little nervous about that statement.
And then there you go, look at that cockpit looking out the front. That is amazing. So I think the section that we're in right now is like the Air National Guard section, if I'm not mistaken. There is a section that's nothing but old Warbirds, so we will definitely be making it over there.
Whoa, Daddy.
The thing,
Bomb right now.
yeah. You want to go in there and look, bud? long run.
Whole day drive inside here. Tanks. Or it takes a little bit too big.
There's a Black Hawk for you. A buddy of mine actually hauls those. Has his Peterbilt set up with a stretchable trailer, and that's what he got into. Specializes in hauling Black Hawks.
And I like,
Don't really have room for a plane, but maybe we could get an old radial engine just to run. It'd be pretty cool. They've pulled another plane in out there since we were here, and I'm pretty sure I saw a B-29 flying, so I'm assuming Doc is here somewhere too. Yep.
now this is the kind of airplane I've been waiting to see.
Got a power unit over here running for something. There's a big old line to get in there too, bud. Look, the line starts right there to get in there. That's the Samaritan's Purse plane. They helped out at home after the hurricane. They're still helping there. Oh, look, a U-2. That's a U-2, bud. So that's a stealth spy plane.
That kind of plane flying, Daddy?
It's just really, really fast and flies really, really high. I think these jets are still in active use because they are guarded pretty heavily. They've even got a nice little Willys Jeep here.
Right here.
Yeah, I want to check this thing out.
Yeah, that was it.
And they even have fire trucks at the air show. Still has the new cab smell. Wonder how many gallons per minute this guy is.
3,000 gallons of water.
Does it say what size pump it has on it? No. It's got a Scania engine in it. Or Scania. However you pronounce them foreign cab over trucks. Guess it's got the big Scania V8 in it. Pretty darn cool. There's for their crosslays, and they're on a rollout. Look at that thing.
What is that, Daddy?
Some kind of,
Tug?
it's for airport equipment. It's like a, I think it's a tug. I think the front wheels of the airplane go on there, and then he can push it around. Yep. Uh-oh, they've got a snap-on tent here. My snap-on truck's gonna have to step it up. He doesn't have snap-on pack outs. That's pretty cool. There you go. The future, maybe. An electric air taxi. I'll just stick with my diesel Power Stroke, but so we have finally made it out onto the field. We keep trying to get over towards the Warbirds and haven't even been able to make it over there yet. This place is huge. I know a lot of you guys that watch my channel are probably tractor guys, but this is essentially like Rantoul, but full of airplanes, and you can't ride your gator around.
He'll be with us a little bit later on. Lots to see this afternoon, and two important safety tips. Number one, stay hydrated. The weather prognosticator said the heat index should be about in the mid-90s. And number two, put on that sunscreen so that you don't get all burnt up, all right? So keep that in mind. Luke, start us off. What can we see this afternoon in the air show?
On today's show, we will have the chance to see from our United States Army, the Golden Knights, as they make their arrival from a couple thousand feet above us to help open our show with our American flag in tow. We'll welcome our home-built showcase with a variety of home-built experimental aircraft, and then we'll welcome competition aerobatic pilots Jeff Bourbon and Brooke Lincoln as they tear things up for us as part of today's IAC demonstration.
We're going to continue the fun with Eric Edgren in a dead stick demonstration you don't want to miss, followed by the Goodyear Blimp, not one, but two. Followed up with Danny Clisham up here in our Warbird America, and I heard there might be close to, if not more than 80 aircraft in the air.
Stand up, take your head off.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through all perilous fight.
Lillian from Oshkosh, thank you. Thank you for returning this year to sing the anthem for us.
Well, we finally made it to Warbird Alley. It's on the other side of the airport from where you walk in, but check it out. We're all the way out there, and the air show is starting now too. Or let me rephrase that, the afternoon air show is starting right now. See, look at that. Look at the guys with the parachutes, bud. Guys are a little bit crazier than I am. Check out all the old planes. Oh man. Let's get over. Here's a Huey. A lot bigger than you realize. I believe there's a B-17 over there. Here's a nice collection, Warbirds. Adding oil. Apparently that's a thing with these radial engines. Check out the Corsair. Oliver says he likes these ones because the wings fold up and it would take up less space in the shop. Big old Pratt Whitney radial engine. Check this one out. His wings fold back. And that is so they can fit on the carriers. Afternoon air shows going on right now, so there's planes all over the place. We can't get to all of them right now. Pretty sure I saw a B-17 out there, but it is out in the field where some of these planes are actively moving around for the show. So we'll walk down through here. Check out the fighters. Said I don't know a lot about these things. Pretty sure these P-51s had a Merlin engine in them, and they sound awesome when they're running. All I can really gather is apparently these are more common than the big bombers. Not a whole lot of those left around. airplanes. Love to see that this stuff is being preserved and still out and running. And there's the Goodyear blimps. If you guys have never seen them dock a blimp, that's pretty cool. I should have a little bit of footage I'll be able to include in there from this. I saw that last night when I first got here. Yeah.
How they're tied down like this.
They've got the old World War II stuff out, the old Jeep. I don't know how good some of these planes will show up on the TV for you guys, but I don't have a camera with a big zoom on it. This is pretty cool though. This is like walking back in time right here. There's the radio room. I don't know where Charles is at, but
Charles?
a buddy of mine's a ham operator.
Ah, gotcha. So far, this is all telephone.
Yeah.
There's all these brand new campers surrounding us.
Yeah, there are brand new campers around us, isn't there, bud? The ready room, where they get all their gear gathered up.
So, has anybody had any questions about anything they're looking at? This is the operations tent. What's happening?
Is that what the Navy truck would be pulling?
Yeah, little carts like that. It sure would. Fuel tank. There you go.
What is it?
Dodge Power Wagon.
Look at that crane. I
All
like
the Dodge fans out there. Oh man, look at the little scooters. I have never seen one of those before. A Miller Jr.
Beer, but I like it. And also, how are you supposed to ride this?
That's a folding bicycle. So that folds up. So it takes up less space.
Is that a bee bazooka?
No. That's more like a real one. There's what the Navy would have pulled.
The Navy would pull?
Yep. That hook right up behind the Navy tractor.
And also it adds a special hitch.
Yep, has a pintle hitch for it.
Now it says, but we'll ride around it, but right now they're knocking tours.
Yep. Really makes you appreciate the old auto crane on the side of our boom truck back at the shop.
The old version of the auto crane.
Yep, that's exactly right. That is the old version of the auto crane. They were just mechanicking on that one. I don't know what they were doing, but they got it running again. Check that out. I've never seen one in person, but a Ford built Jeep for World War II. The way the Jeeps work, well actually all this stuff used in the war, they were all built by whatever manufacturers were available. This one says Willys on it, so it was probably a true Jeep Willys. And then of course Kaiser was involved with them. We got a Kaiser Willys in the shop right now that we're restoring. But that is pretty cool right there. One built by Ford.
Ford's the best truck ever.
And then of course Ford built airplanes too at Willow Run.
Why do they have letters on the tails?
So they could identify them. What's wrong with some of the panels off? Pretty awesome. Little turf tread tires on there, like we run on the Grove tractors.
Are those the kind of planes I want to see? With the folding wings? Maybe formation.
So the Warbird part of the show, I guess, is done. And they've got it opened up now out here to these cones, so we can check out some of this stuff.
Wait, is that another Fifi?
No, that's
Just like Fifi.
a B-17. It's just the same color.
But looks just like Fifi.
Similar. It's a bomber. It's the bomber that was active at the same time. Let's go check out these ones here.
All those also look like Fifi, but a little bit smaller.
Yep.
So I'd say a lot smaller.
And look at the guns on the front of that. It does.
No, it's not Fifi. What's that house? That's the airplane
Can't get the rest of the way out there right now because the show's going on. That's the only B-17 I think that's here. Definitely going to come back later and check it out, get a closer look. Very few of those in the air anymore. But we'll walk down here and check out these B-25s. guns.
Tiny hole you have to crawl through to get in there.
Yep.
Really tiny hole. They go tiny thing. That plane kind of looks like
We should build one.
we can't build an airplane.
We could.
Military tractors isn't near close to building an airplane.
I can't tell me. Do you see standing gas in it?
Got quite a few of these B-25s here.
They remind me of Fifi.
Oliver says they remind him of Fifi. They are of the same era, so that's a little bit understandable. Of course, these have 2 engines and Fifi has 4.
And also, they have a turret on front like Fifi.
Yep. And they have nose gunners.
And also they have a turret on top like Fifi. It would be nice to have a mini airplane like Fifi. Comment down below if we should make a mini airplane like Fifi.
I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but Oliver said comment down below if we should make a mini airplane like Fifi. I haven't seen a mini B-29, so it would be a pretty good idea.
Or should we make a mini John Deere Grove tractor? Comment, which one would you rather have? Or which one would you rather have us have? A mini Fifi or a mini John Deere Grove tractor?
Seaplanes. Don't know about this one. Pretty interesting looking though. Look at the clear nose and the seating in there. That guy's definitely got a good view. PB4Y2 Privateer. Looks like it's a tanker.
Yep.
Consolidated
Sure is.
PB4Y2 Privateer, Super Privateer, Tanker 121.
Probably trained with the fire chief.
There are planes as far as you can see at this place. You can walk for an hour just to get to another area with even more planes.
These are some of my favorite planes.
Looks like these guys here have the smaller engines in them, like what we would have run on the airboats back in the day. Yep. Lycoming or Continental posed engines in there. Sounds like another jet's taking off for the afternoon part of the air show. I guess that one that was flying a minute ago that I got some footage of was a MiG-29. Your old man would have been trying to pull that motor out of that plane to put on an airboat back in the day.
Hey, there's my favorite color plane. Blue and white. Oh, there's a gray plane.
Yep.
There's a dark green plane. Red and yellow plane. Blue and white plane. Gray plane. Yellow plane. White and red plane. Another yellow plane. Another gray plane.
Let's go over here and check these ones out. Get a view of some of these radial engines.
I like these things.
Old Navy planes where the wings folded up so they could fit more on the carrier.
That's what I like about these things. This is the kind of plane we need because we're but we really need to find one of these with pontoons on them for a fire station. That way we can get to Randy. What? Better for the fire department.
Yeah.
You work for the fire department. You don't really work for it.
So these are Pratt and Whitney radial engines in these. I doubt you'll see it on the screen here, but that jet's coming around. It just took off. I say it's a jet. I caught a glimpse of it. I think it might be an A-10. Oh, here's one taxiing in. Little steps that pop out. one showing off now. Here's a Huey for the Vietnam era stuff. My world history teacher in high school, well, for my first semester, was actually a helicopter pilot in Vietnam. And then I believe that was Dr. Wade. And then his replacement, Mr. Fletcher, was a parachute, or like a, yeah, paratrooper in Vietnam.
The Appalachian Trail when I was 16.
I'd rather shoot a gun. I would rather jump out of this thing with a parachute on than shoot a gun.
Yeah.
That's a journey. That's a trek.
Comment down below which one would you guys do.
My guys. I ended up with Warbird. The math doesn't check out. You didn't land in the. You didn't want to land in the salt.
I think so. Let's see. Kind of ironic there. All the World War II fighter planes here from the American side, and then they got a bunch of them little VWs running around. I guess we could claim we confiscated them from the Germans, right?
That this one's inside the drop.
Nope.
Expecting that to be a nope.
Land on an aircraft carrier, though.
Now that's more my style. Look, it even has the bombs on it.
Mm-hmm.
And
If this was for sale, I would buy it. But if I had enough money. Now pretty much all I can buy is a GoPro.
Yep. A-10s.
This thing is the real deal.
what time did you publish one commercial?
Boy, that one, somebody has done some really nice work on that one. It's got a beautiful one.
Really nice work on their tub. It's cool.
John Penny. Penny was messing with it.
These are the ones that just came in from flying. What?
Can you go look inside this hatches?
Oh yeah.
Does that reveal the engine?
Just the back part of it.
Do you think they can get out that way?
No.
Or do you think that you would have to use a squirrel to get out that way?
Let's go take a look at this guy over here.
That thing hurts.
So
Look at that.
P.
That's the old front on it.
Yep. P38J. Original forward boom. This must be one that they have recovered from somewhere and done some extensive restorations on. Allison engines. Some more turf tires. Let's throw those in there for all the work they've got.
I guess it's real. The original hood.
Yep.
Front
Oh man, look at this. This must be the cockpit. Whoa.
I think that's what
So that's the cockpit.
Obviously, like
This thing definitely sat out in the woods somewhere.
they're just not. I mean, you were able to use
made a
some
real
of the
crappy
original
landing.
but the structure, I mean, this thing comes out looking like this. How do you rebuild skin on that thing? Right. So, you know, you're fabricating.
So let's see here. There's probably some info on these guys. Look at that Lockheed P38 restoration. I love it. That is awesome. Here you go, recovery. So this is one that looks like they recovered from Papua New Guinea. You'd think some of the stuff we've worked on is in bad condition. Man. Looks like it sat in the same place that 620 Orchard that we did for Tom sat in. Little statue. It's a memento from the guy that flew it. Mm-hmm. Those guys did an amazing job on that P38. Love to see these restorations of these Warbirds. It takes a lot of resources for people to do it and bring them back, but I'm sure glad there's people out there motivated to do it, preserve history like that. Well, that'll do it for episode 1 from the Oshkosh Air Show. As always, like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and it really helps out the channel. Stay tuned for episode 2. I'll have a special treat coming up in episode 2 for y'all.